Hey guys, happy Friday and welcome to another episode of Shopping with Elyse right here on Amazon. We're going to be talking about the, basic starter pack here at Not Forgotten. What I mean by that, we constantly talk about the premium time capsules, the, more pricier options, but I want to make it really easy for you guys to get involved and be a member of the Not Forgotten family. So if you guys are looking for time capsules, you want to get started, but you don't want to break the bank, you want to get the most affordable one on the market, we're going to be talking about the 50-year DIY time capsule and the 150-year DIY time capsule. So those are our most basic products. And when we say that, it just means, no storage time. You're not going to sit with a personal videographer, whether that's in person or virtual. It is, the basic package of what we can offer to you guys today. So as always, all of our products are made right here in the United States. They're built on unique technology and they are designed to last for a long time. Whether you want to, preserve something for decades or centuries, up to you, but you have, a variety of different options here at Not Forgotten. So what are our products, right? They're next generation digital time capsules. So time capsules have been around forever. They are, amazing. You guys get together, you make them, and you bury them outside in the backyard. When you're ready to open them, you go outside and you bury them out, get them out, and open them. So they are essentially, you create a story, you lock it up, you pick an opening date, and you open it. Now, we're doing them digitally, and that is great because those physical time capsules, as much fun as they are to put together, they actually are not very secure. 80 to 90% of them are lost. I say this statistic all the time because it really shows you that, it's a great idea in theory, but it's not working as well as we would like it to. They're lost, they're stolen, or they're forgotten about, as well as the fact that, they're in the dirt for hundreds of years. They're probably not going to be in great shape when they get out of the ground. So we thought of an innovative new take on the traditional time capsule and made it digital to make sure that you guys are preserving your memories and that they're actually going to be accessible and in good quality by the time that you want to get them. Now, when you do buy a time capsule, you're not going to receive, a metal cylinder. It's nothing like that. It's a digital time capsule. So when you buy it on Amazon, you're getting the luxury packaging. When you do purchase it, that's what we're sending you. So I'm going to do an unboxing. I'm going to do it a little bit opposite than I usually do it. Switch things up a little bit. But let's say you go online. You're on Amazon right now. So you go on Amazon and you go to the Not Forgotten store and you're able to buy a time capsule. Now, the time capsules come in these navy envelopes. Obviously, yours will not be creased and things like that. I was traveling, put it in my backpack, it happens. But yours will be in pristine condition. And then it comes with a brochure. Now, this brochure is exactly what you need. It is the bread and butter of your package. It's like the best part of it because especially if you're buying these time capsules as a gift, you're gonna get a lot of questions because they're, these next generation products and you wanna be able to answer them all, but you don't wanna mess up any of the information. So that's where this comes into play. This brochure breaks down who we are as a company, why we do what we do. We give some customer stories, some ways to get inspired. We answer all of the frequently asked questions and there's also, a method to contact us. Now, if you're gifting this to someone who's not super tech savvy, this is the best thing for them. Page 13 is one of my favorites because it breaks down exactly how we do what we do, the account setup, what's necessary, and when you make your time capsule, how to access it, how to share it on all your stunning, social media platforms. So that is a really useful piece of the luxury packaging. It is the brochure. It is a matte finish navy with the glossy gold logo. So really, really nice package there. Put it here. Then you also get this family graph, and this is what you fill out to create your Not Forgotten family tree. Now this is all on archival paper, so very good quality. It'll last you a lot longer. And I think it's a really fun thing to do with your family because then you could see, these are the people in my family tree who haven't made their Not Forgotten time capsules yet. And anytime you get a birthday or an event and you have to show up with a gift, you can look back at that family tree and then, kill two birds with one stone because you can get your aunt a time capsule and then also, fill a gap in your family tree. So really good family activity and also super useful for when you're thinking of gifts to get your relatives or your friends. Then we also get you the certificate of asset contribution. Now this piece of paper, file it away, put it in your system. It just guarantees, we have your time capsule and it's been certified. The Digital Preservation Trust is taking care of it. And at the bottom, it tells you exactly where to view your not forgotten time capsule in our library. So keeps everything organized. If you want to file it away, you definitely can. It's a good idea. We also give you one for your will that's a little bit smaller. And again, just the same exact thing. We want to make sure that, we know that you made your time capsule, you know that you made your time capsule, and you know exactly where to find it when the time comes, and you want to open it and you want to look at it and enjoy it. Lastly, we also have this little gift card, and it is, of course, a great thing if you're doing this as a gift, and even just for yourself. You get it, you scratch off your license code and you redeem it online. So super simple, but I think this package really gets you everything that you need, and very useful for gifting purposes as well. Because when you're gifting, a digital product, it can be really interesting and difficult to actually learn how to conceptualize that product. So that is what we're doing today. And I'm going to show you guys, no worries if you just joined, we're talking about Not Forgotten Time Capsules. Is a next generation time capsule, digital gift, but it comes with this luxury packaging, which you can buy on Amazon. So when you guys are ordering time capsules, please, please don't be mistaken. You're not going to receive a physical time capsules. We do digital time capsules here, and they are incredible because they're so easy to access, and your cousin across the country will be able to look at your time capsule at the same time you are, and I'll tell you how that works very shortly. But first, I'm gonna show you guys a product video so you get a better idea of what we're talking about today, because we're talking about two different ones that I don't feel like we've talked about in quite a while. So let me break it down, and we'll start from the 50-year DIY. The most basic one, guys, this is really, really affordable. It's on Amazon right now. You can order at Prime, and we'll hop right into the video. Great. Okay guys, so we're gonna be talking again, 50-year DIY time capsule. If you just watched that video, perfect. If not, no worries. I'm gonna actually share my screen and walk you through how to navigate our Amazon site, because I think that's really important when you're obviously gonna buy our products. So let me just share that. We're also gonna talk about the 150-year DIY. They're essentially, very similar products, but you get a different amount of storage, and I will explain. Okay, so, this is what we're doing today. I'm gonna show you how to navigate our website and get a better idea of, what each product does and how they're different and things like that. So this is our Not Forgotten Amazon page. If you go onto it, this is where you can purchase any of our time capsules on Amazon Prime, so you can get them very quickly to your house. Now I want to keep in, I want to keep repeating this, that they are digital products, but it is an amazing, amazing gift. You can put all of those photos and videos into any type of time capsule. The memory box is good for that, but today, again, we're going to be talking about the most basic ones. This episode is for people who want to get started with not forgotten time capsules, but they don't want to spend a lot of money. They don't really know where to start, so that's what I'm here for. Love to explain these products. So the cheapest one that we have, if you are looking for, to dip your toes in the waters of not forgotten, this is the one for you. It's $79.99. I'm sorry, $79 flat on Amazon Prime. And it is a time capsule, and you could buy it. It's 50 years duration. So what exactly is it? It's a 30-minute long video that you create, and you save it, and you put it in this time capsule, and we save it for you. And I'll talk about the ways you do that. But first off, I want to say, if you guys have an iPhone or an Android, you can actually do all of this through our app. So we have the Not Forgotten app, and this is what it's going to look like when you look it up on, oops, can't really see it. If you look it up in the App Store, Not Forgotten Time Capsules, this is what it's going to look like. It's going to be yellow, and it's going to have these 3 separate things. I thought this would be more helpful, but this is what it'll look like. Obviously, once you get the time capsules, you'll get your login information. But 50 years duration, and you can do this video in so many different ways. I'll also talk about them in a second, but you can do this video in so many different ways. You just need to, do 30 minutes. So when you think of a 50-year DIY product, think of a 30-minute video message that lasts for your lifetime. It doesn't rot and it doesn't get lost. Now, what do I mean by video messages? Again, you have full creative flexibility to do whatever you want on your 30-minute video time capsule. So you can do a variety of different things. Obviously, it depends on what you like, but if you want to keep it simple, you can sit your grandfather down, you can sit your mom or your dad, your brother, anyone that you love, anyone that has a great story, and you can film them and ask them some questions and interview them for 30 minutes. Now, that is an amazing way to get the most out of your Not Forgotten time capsule, but also don't neglect yourself. If you want to buy this for yourself, definitely set it up. There's different tools that you can do. I have like a little tripod. It's like that big that I just set up, and obviously I can just sit down and talk into the phone, but you can also just like lean it across the window, wherever. Just make sure that you can capture yourself for 30 minutes. If you can capture any video on your cell phone, you can take a picture, you can make a Not Forgotten time capsule. It's very, very easy. And you can also create 30 minutes of anyone, really. If it's your mom and she's in the kitchen, she's cooking, and you want to ask her some questions, it's a great idea. If, she's in the garden, she's doing what she loves to do, capture her in a setting. If this is for your mom, for example, capture her in a setting where she's doing things that are important to her. She's comfortable. She's ready to talk about anything that you want in your time capsules. So, it's difficult for me to talk about this part because this is for you guys. Imagine what you could do with these time capsules. You can fill them with annual messages for your family. You can capture your family traditions. You can capture family recipes. You can ask, your grandfather who's super, super old all about his life, and you'll be able to learn a lot about him that might not have come up naturally. And then you'll be able to preserve this video, again, for 50 years or 150. And family members, if you guys, you don't have to put one person in front of the camera for 30 minutes. You could do 5 minutes with your uncle, switch over 5 minutes with your aunt, and do a whole kind of family series. Now, up to you. Again, we're not here to tell you what to do with them. We're just here to tell you that you can, create whatever you want and capture these beautiful moments. So, there are great ways to do all of that. You could do series of family messages. If you are doing maybe like a wedding, this is your wedding party. You could do the bridesmaids talking about the bride and groom. You could do predictions if you are a new mother and you are pregnant and you want to just set up the camera and talk into it and predict what's going to happen when you have your baby and when you go through that journey of motherhood. Maybe you are adopting a dog soon and you want to do a time capsule, and you have this puppy, or you have like a full-grown dog and you want to do some predictions for that. I mean, time capsules are so much fun because they are, perfect ways to capture where we're at right now. Let's face it, we're at a crazy time in history, going through, COVID, and there's just so much going on in the world. and it's a perfect time to make a time capsule because we can talk about exactly how we're feeling, and then you can watch this video back in 50 years from now, 20 years from now, whatever you want to do, and really learn more about where you were at that time, how much you've grown, how much things have changed, because things are ever changing, and that's why this product is so beautiful. Now, what I will say is when you do make a time capsule, you have the date of creation in the next 50 years to set an opening date. Time capsules are really 2 gifts in one. Why do I say that? Because it's a lot of fun to make the time capsule, to sit down, to reflect on your life. I made one and I thought it was an amazing experience. But I think the true gift is being able to open it, years down the line. Whether you are doing it for a future reunion, you're setting an anniversary date in the calendar, maybe a birthday, a celebration. I think setting that date and unlocking it, it's kind of like a present to yourself, is a lot of fun as well. So time capsules are 2 gifts in one, and every single one of our time capsules centers on a story. And what does everyone have? They have a story. So it's nothing is too, don't feel like you can't put this in your time capsule, it's not big enough. There's a lot of beauty in the mundane. You don't have to just do time capsules when it's the milestone moments. You could do them for smaller things as well, and I think that that's really important. I think like a random day out of the year, if you want to sit down and look into your phone and talk for 30 minutes and lock that away and open it in a few years from now, you're going to be so grateful that you did that. It's going to be such a cool project for you. And also because we are a registered special library, you'll be able to see that library record for a long time. So again, you could do 30 minutes on the Not Forgotten app, or you can upload it from your technology of choice. Now, I've done a time capsule before, and I learned the hard way. The iPhone camera is incredible, so if you're gonna do a time capsule, do it with your camera instead of, a laptop or a desktop or anything like that. I think the camera is the way to go. Now, all of these videos will be, lightly edited by a professional, so you don't have to worry about the video editing. You just have to pick your template and use the interview guides that you want. Now, again, this can all be done from the app, or you can do it freeform it and just use those 30 minutes and fill them up however you like. You do not have to go along with our interview templates, but I think they're really helpful in order to get you, thinking about what you want to say. You can sit down and freeform it. That's what I did with mine. You just have to make sure that, you're watching the time and making sure that you're saying everything you want to say in that 30-minute block of time. Now, there are 4 ways of mapping these time capsules. The 150-year DIY, a permanent genealogy record of you is created. It's bound to your time capsule. Number 2, your time capsule is mapped on the International Time Capsule Society registry by location. Number 3, your time capsule receives a basic library card. And number 4, your time capsule will also have a personalized library card, which is great. With the 50-year, the only difference is that it doesn't get a personalized library record. So what does that mean? It just means that there's no picture of you on your library record. So also the other difference is obviously 150 years is preserved for 100 years more than the 50-year one. Hence why it's more expensive. But I'm looking at the Amazon store right now, and the 150-year DIY time capsule is $99. So for 20 extra dollars, you get 100 years more of storage, and you get your face on the record. So I definitely think it is a really good investment. And again, they're all delivered digital and gift pack options online. Of course, on Amazon, we are selling the luxury packaging. So when you do order it, that's what you'll be getting with all of this. And I think definitely something that you want. You can keep this brochure in your coffee table, and people can ask about it, and I guarantee you it'll be such a good conversation starter. People will say, what on earth is a digital time capsule? And you can talk about, Not Forgotten, what you did with your time capsule, and the fact that we are also a registered special library, because I think that really sets us apart from, other companies. Now, I want to show you guys actually what that means, but first I'm going to talk about the basics of our time capsules. So 1, our time capsules are never lost. In the beginning of this video, I said physical time capsules are an amazing idea, but so many of them got lost that we thought, let's make it digital, makes it a lot easier. And each time capsule is linked to your family's history through GEDCOM. And again, it's mapped with the International Time Capsule Society. So we are actually the technology behind the International Time Capsule Society. So over COVID, we digitized tens of thousands of time capsules and put them in our registry. So you will be in the map of, all the registered time capsules in the entire world, which is really cool. Number 2, Not Forgotten covers all time capsules against data rot and technology obsolescence. How do we do this? We use a cast iron combination of preservation policy, as well as data storage in climate-controlled vaults. Now, we also follow the U.S. Library of Congress standards and the U.S. National Archives Ed Records Administration standards. So we have very high, archiving standards in the company. And this is all the credentials is in my Amazon page if you scroll down to the right. Now, the last point is that Not Forgotten time capsules are safeguarded and protected by the Digital Preservation Trust. And Reuters actually covered us, and they said that Not Forgotten strives for immortality, which, as we all know, this is what we want for our family stories. We want them to last forever. Now, those are the 3 points. Every single time capsule that we sell has those 3 basics. One I said before, data rot and technology obsolescence. Technology obsolescence just means, your media is, not your media, but your technology is aging so quickly. So let's say that you're walking around, like I'm sure you're not going to see people with the first edition of the iPhone anymore. Like we've come so far, it's kind of prehistoric at that point. So all of the data, all of the technology that we use at Not Forgotten is always being switched out to make sure it's compatible to what's being used, in the current times. And number 2, data rot. Data rot is an enormous issue. It's inevitable. In the age of technology, we have found out, we've researched, and we now know that after 10 years, if you have anything digital, whether that's a voicemail from grandma who passed away a few years ago, or a video, or a song, or anything like that, it can start to rot away from data rot. Just like with old photos, they're old because they go brown, they get blurry. You can tell when a photo has aged. The edges curl up, and you can still see the photo, but it's not in great quality. That exactly happens to our digital data as well. So sometimes you'll go to open up a really old photo or a video, and you'll notice that the quality has just degraded completely. With videos, it's extra noticeable because you'll click it and the video will glitch. The sound won't work, and it'll just be a mess. So as much as, I'm just like you guys, I record, my whole life on my phone. It is what it is. But the bad part about it is that I don't even know if in a generation from now, these photos will even work. So if you have really important videos and you want to save them, this is the time to do it. That photo that you have of your grandpa, that video you have of him telling you some wisdom, some life advice, that won't always be there, and it won't always be there in, high quality either. So data rot is a huge issue. That's why we're doing these time capsules, and they're all protected from data rot. Very, very important. That is, one of the biggest things that we're doing at Not Forgotten. And I want to say too, I know it's really confusing when you're like, okay, library record, what does that even look like? So I'm going to show you guys exactly what I mean when I say you'll be on the WorldCat through the International Time Capsule Society. So let me pull up my Google, and we'll do this search together so that if your friends and family say, hey, you gave me this time capsule, I wanted to look it up on the library record, you totally can do that. Now, if you go here and you look at the world's largest library catalog, this is where we will be. Now, I will show you my grandma's, but let's say that you do a Not Forgotten time capsule. Let's do 50 years or 150, the products that we're talking about today. Also want to keep in mind that when you do your Not Forgotten time capsule, here's her record. This is where you'll be able to find it. So you get a basic library record. The basic library record won't have, you see how she has her photo here, because it's a personalized library record. When you get the basic one, it won't have your photo. It'll just be plain. And if this is a private time capsule, you will not be able to look into it. It's just like, a library record. But here I'll show you guys, because the premium time capsules, put in the WorldCat, this is great. So you can know that we are a registered special library. And this is what we mean when you say you can find us. So you will be able to view it online. Well, so this is so you will get a basic library record. Waiting for this to load so I can show you guys exactly what I mean. So this is a personalized library record. This is what you will get when you order a 150-year DIY time capsule. When you order a 50-year DIY time capsule, you will not get this. You won't have a picture of your face. You will only have, the record. But this is what we mean when we say that. So that, just to clarify, that's what we're talking about here. And it is, a really great way to ensure that you have all your information, that everything's there, that you don't lose anything either. So, let me just show. So I hope that was helpful. I know the WorldCat's a little bit new to some people, so I always like to show it. But yeah, so I wanted to start off today because this is Again, a lot of people want to start making time capsules, but they're not quite sure where to start. So if you want to try something new, the 50 year, the 150 year is what I always tell people to do. New mothers love this product. Gift givers, it's a great gift because it's under $100 and you get to give them such a unique and personalized gift. Time capsules really do turn individual lives into the ultimate gift. So when you give someone a time capsule, you're saying, you know, I care about you. I want to remember you for set time. And I think that is the most important part of this. It's really, really, you know, nice. And again, these 30 minutes, they don't necessarily have to be 30 minutes an interview. It's just, you know, 30 minutes in general of video. So it could be a tour of your home. It could be a tour of your photo album. It could be a voiceover as you're explaining different photos, filming your dinner table at an important meal to show your family traditions. I'm going to throw some ideas at you guys and maybe something will stick. It's also a great way for, you know, if someone's sick in your family, for them to leave a series of messages for people to open down the line. It's a great way for your mom to maybe film you growing up 30 minutes every year instead of doing that back to school photo, the first day of school photo. You could do a first day of school 30-minute interview, and then at the end, you know, you have 30 minutes every single year, and you could seriously watch how your child grows up. Lifetime series are really, really popular here at Not Forgotten. This next generation gift, this one is about being, you know, really easy to do, super affordable, and built to last your lifetime. And I'm going to show you guys the 150-year product video soon, but again, very budget friendly. It's for someone who doesn't want to spend $1,500, but still wants to create a long-lasting video that they can leave behind for their loved ones to watch. Now, think about it. Maybe they just have a story to tell. Maybe they have a secret that they want to put into a time capsule, but you know, it's a great way to preserve history. And it's about, the 50-year product is more so about your life now because the time capsule won't, you know, outlive you. But the 150-year time capsule will be around for 5 generations of your family to watch, to enjoy, to learn about you. And yeah, so the 50-year time capsule, I'm going to give you some ideas too. We see a lot of wedding parties doing them because each can leave a message for the bride and groom. We see graduating groups of friends, you know, 7 get together and they each film and do a time capsule and upload it. Again, new mothers, huge families, individuals, and then charities too. Charities can use these messages to stay inspired if you want to do some Not Forgotten time capsule. It's the one video that actually matters every single year, and you could save it in the highest quality. It's not going to rot away. It's not going to get lost in, you know, a pile of USBs and hard drives and Dropbox links and things like that. It's going to be organized, and it's going to be, again, like I just showed you, you're going to get a library record. It's going to be on the library, so you're going to be able to see it. Now, imagine your grandchildren being able to introduce your mother to their children in 100 years' time. With the 150-year DIY product, you can definitely do that. And imagine your mom's relief at having, you know, her memorabilia safe, accessible, protected, and ready to be drawn for a library, from a library for hundreds of years. Now, Women's Daily actually called this innovative new take on time capsules the gift of immortalizing one's life for centuries to come, and Fortune Herald hailed it as a scrapbook that will live for centuries. So anyone that just joined, we're talking about time capsules, digital next generation gifts, and if you are in a family that loves, you know, wedding albums, scrapbooking, taking pictures and videos, and recording the very best of your life, this product is for you. If you're worried that you might lose your photos, that, you know, there might be a flood and all the box of photos that you have might get ruined, I mean, time capsules are a savior. This is going to solve all of your problems because we know how important memories are here at Not Forgotten, and we want to help you guys protect them. So if you want to do a time capsule, now is the time. They're on Amazon. They're on Amazon Prime. You can get them right now. And I'm going to show you guys a short video of the 150-year explainer so you can get a better idea of the 2 products we were talking about today. Okay, so I hope that was helpful, especially for those of you who just joined. But I also want to give you an idea of exactly what we're talking about here. So if you're still confused on how to use your Not Forgotten Time Capsule and what to record, I'm going to give you an example of someone who's already done it.
When I've been doing my genealogy, my mum's family, they all originate from Ireland. They're all of Irish origin. And my dad's family, as far back as I've got, are just folk from Lancashire. And back to the 1600s, and they're still from Lancashire. But it gets a bit more complicated now. There's no census and you're looking into church records. So a big source of information is, especially around Wigan where I am, is the cemeteries. There's an online called Wigan World, and you can look up at the various cemeteries and you can put a surname in and it'll tell you who's buried there and when and where they lived, and that's really good information. But the number of times you put them up in the 1800s and early 1900s, and the bulk of the people are children, ranging from stillborn anywhere up to 12, lots and lots and lots of children, and lots of children with the same name because, they had a child that's stillborn, which happened to my grandparents, and then they had another one and give it the same name. So everybody on my father's side seems to be called John or Thomas and nothing else, John or Thomas, and, I did this because I've done the genealogy and the Find My Past and the digging into that, which is great. It's so rewarding. I really, really enjoy it. But you can't get a proper feel of the person like you can doing this. One of my ancestors, my great grandmother, I know that she was married and then her husband died and she remarried, and then it looks like he took off, she had 2 more children with him, it looks like he took off to America and left her with these children. And I think, and I don't know yet, I'm still looking into it, I think she might have remarried, but that would have been probably out of necessity because of all the children that she had. But I don't know that because I can't speak to her. I can't ask her. So I don't know how she felt or what was going through her mind or what she would have liked to have said about her family. I want anybody in my ancestry or want to know what I am like as a person, or how I come across as a person, not be in the dark about who I am.
Okay, guys, I hope that was very helpful. I know that sometimes it could be a little bit difficult explaining, the Not Forgotten product and, why you should do it. But I think Sheila is a perfect example. She's the epitome of what we're talking about here. She did this wonderful video when she was going through cancer treatment, and then she passed away. And now her family has this beautiful video, and they're able to watch it. They're able to hear her voice again, hear her laugh, see her smile. And there's just some things that do not translate over flat media like photography and even just, journal entries. There's something really comforting about seeing your loved one across the screen, speaking, and, they're alive in that time and they're chatting with you, and it feels like they're here all over again. And I think that she really built a legacy for herself by creating a Not Forgotten Time Capsule. So that's what all of our clients want to do when they do purchase these time capsules, whether it's, here on Amazon. That's a huge market for us. And yeah, this is what we're talking about here. So it doesn't have to be filmed by a professional videographer to be a wonderful, touching video of one of your family members or yourself. It can be filmed on your iPhone, on your iPad, on your laptop, whatever's easiest for you to do. I think the thing at the end of the day is just capturing 30 minutes of really great content that you want. Like, it doesn't really matter. You don't have to be sitting in front of a camera. You could be playing outside. You could be putting, maybe you are a Division I athlete and you want to put some of your sports reels up and you want to talk about them and narrate them. Get creative with it. Really use this time to preserve something that you would be happy with your descendants watching. It's going to make you come to life You know, it's going to really transform the way that we talk about our family history and how we story tell. Instead of just saying, you know, oh, your grandpa was such a great guy, he was this and that, they're actually going to be able to pull up a beautiful, high quality, shot in HD, 30-minute video of your grandfather, and you're going to be able to meet him. Even if you can't get the chance to meet him in person, or if he's no longer around, you're going to get to understand who he is, what he's passionate about. And I think that is the whole point. I think it's preserving people, of course, making sure they're not forgotten, but also making sure, you know, they're remembered in the way that they want to be remembered in. And they are, you know, smiling and they're laughing and they're showing you these emotions that you're not going to be able to get on a flat piece of media. And I think that is a really incredible thing that, thankfully, you know, in 2021, with the technology that we have, we're able to save these videos and prevent them from rotting away from the data rot. And making sure that anyone in your family can have it, even if they're not all together. You don't have to be all in one room watching the video together. Your cousin in New Jersey can watch it while, you know, you're in New York. It doesn't really matter, and I think that is the most amazing thing as well, because it's really a unifying experience. Creating these not forgotten time capsules, putting yourself in such a secure library. Right now, you know, you're putting everything on Facebook, you're putting everything on Instagram, and we don't know how long these platforms are going to be around for. And you know that when they go down, you're not going to get a courtesy email to get all your pictures and your videos off of the platform and to save them. They're just going to be gone. And I think that's an important thing to recognize, that when we put things on the internet, it's really, really difficult to make sure that they're going to be there for generations, and putting it into a library is the best way to do that. So if you guys do want to make sure your memories stay, you know, perfectly clear, your videos don't warp, your pixels don't fall apart, putting it into a not forgotten time capsule, recording 30 minutes is the best way to do that. And if you want to get started and just see how you like it, that's why I'm talking about the, you know, basic products that we have today that are the most affordable, because it's a great way to get started. And you never know, you know, you might love this product and really understand what we're doing through, you know, making one of your own, and then you want to give it to someone else, or you want to upgrade and do maybe, you know, an in-home concierge package, which is when you have the videographer come into your home, or a virtual time traveler, which is what I did, which is an hour-long session with a videographer in, you know, in another place, obviously not in your house, but on your computer. And there's a lot of different things that we could do here. We have 6 different products to fit a variety of different budgets. But if you want to get started today and just, you know, see if you like it, see if it's for you, that's why these products are being talked about. I think that it's a great time to try them out, especially right before the holidays. Who knows, you might try a 50-year DIY time capsule for a great price, for $79, and you think, this is exactly what I want for, you know, this is what I want to give to other people for Christmas. And you might have now, because you've already used it and you know it's great, you might have this great gift to give to others. So it's really up to you, but I think that at the end of the day, this is a perfect time to start creating these thoughtful gifts for yourself, and then see if there's something that you want to gift to other people right before the holidays. And for $79 or $99, you're getting this timeless gift. It blends a distinctly personal touch and a huge convenience, because again, you can shoot them from wherever you want, whatever time. You can film as many people as you want. As long as you use your 30 minutes, you are good to go. Again, they're all built on unique technology. They're made right here in the United States. They're really beautiful gifts that will be made for a long time. So if you want them right now, you can order them on Amazon Prime, and they can be sent right to your house, and you really won't find anything else like this on the market. It is a new category of next generation product, and it's a one-of-a-kind gift for yourself or for others. So if you guys are interested, you know where to click. It's right here on Amazon. And if you have any questions, as always, comment below. I'll catch you next time on this Amazon shopping, which we do every single Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. If you're interested in buying a time capsule, you can get them right now. And you can start creating your 30-minute videos that are going to be around for, you know, a long, long time. So again, thanks so much for joining, and we'll